All this month, we are pouring into your life with some practical tips on how you can get to know God even more deeper through prayer. Jim George, the author of the book Knowing God Through Prayer, joins me today. Jim, prayer is an exercise. Just like we work out our, different muscles on our body, we do our cardio, we do muscle exercises. Prayer is also an exercise that we have to do every single day.
I think that's correct. And, it's one of the spiritual disciplines, and there have been a lot of books written about the different spiritual disciplines, and prayer is always a part of that. And maybe that's why we don't pray. I was going to say why we don't exercise, because, it is a discipline. It's something we have to determine in our mind that we're going to exercise, whether it's physical or prayer. In other words, it's an act of the will that says, Lord, I'm coming to you today. In fact, it's probably the thing we should do, the very thing when we get out of bed, even before we get out of bed. Lord, okay, this is a new day. What is it? What are the challenges that I'm facing? What must I do? And the first thing to do, I think, and as a part of that discipline, is to write down what is my number one issue today, or what is the thing that I'm facing today that I need your greatest input in my life. And you write that down, and then as a part of the day, and as the discipline of the day, you begin to see how God is going to answer that prayer today.
That's good. And also tuning into His voice. Like that becomes an exercise as well. Listening to His voice and hearing what He has to say to answer that question.
Right.
That's good. A good tip. Knowing God Through Prayer is Jim George's book that we would love to get into your hands. We love to, as I said, pour into your life as you pour into this ministry. When you give your best ministry gift, we are blessed by it, and we're also appreciative of all the things that you're able to help us here at Crossroads be able to do. Our missions program, our prayer center, and what you see in front of the screen on our television show, 100 Huntley Street. Thank you so much for your support. Again, we would love to get this into your hands. Watch this and find out how.
We could all benefit from some guidance on how to pray with more fervor and faithfulness. And there are no better prayer mentors than the men and women of the Bible who talked with God and touched His heart. That's why this month we're offering you a copy of Knowing God Through Prayer by best-selling author Jim George as a thank you for your financial support. As you may know, we've launched Project Hope Spring with a goal to raise $200,000 by March 31st in support of our 24/7 prayer center. Did you know that we're answering over 1,200 calls per day? In the same way your gift is helping people in desperate need to find hope, we want to help you experience a deeper intimacy with God, give new life to your prayers, and help you find clear direction on how to pray God's way in all of life's hardships and blessings. Call now with your special gift and we'll send you a copy of this book. 1-800-265-3100. Write to Crossroads or make a secure online donation at 100huntley.com/donate.